Welcome back. The other big focus on the 9 o'clock news tonight, the overnight suspension of IPS officer in Gujarat, Sanjeev Bhatt. Sanjeev Bhatt, of course, known for being the whistleblower, allegedly on the Modi government's role, on the role of the Chief Minister Narendra Modi. He has claimed before the Supreme Court that in 2002, Narendra Modi said in a meeting just before the Gujarat riots, in which Sanjeev Bhatt was present, that the Hindu mobs should not be stopped from rioting against Muslims. He also filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court last week claiming collusion between Gujarat government law officials and the lawyers of the riot accused. Let's just look at why the Gujarat government says they suspended him.
The Gujarat government's damage control, a day after it suspended whistleblower cop Sanjeev Bhatt. Officially, Bhatt has been punished because he has not reported to duty in his station Junagadh since December. Even though Bhatt has clarified that he is deposing before the Nanavati Commission and the SIT probing the 2002 communal riots and can't leave Ahmedabad midway.
Nothing to do with whatever he has stated, that is before our honorable court, but it is an administrative action in which the force, has to act within the entire.
In a controversial affidavit to the Supreme Court in March, Bhatt alleged that Chief Minister Narendra Modi had ordered police officers to go slow on rioters. On the day of Godhra carnage, Bhatt, who was Deputy Commissioner Intelligence, was part of crucial law and order meeting headed by the CM. He says, here the CM directly asked officers to not take action against rioting mobs. The next day, Bhatt informed the CM about a riot gathering at Gulbarg Society, but Modi did not act upon it. The rioters went on to kill 69 people in the society. The timing of Bhatt's suspension has raised eyebrows because just a week back, he had submitted to the Supreme Court an additional affidavit, damning email exchanges which suggest criminal collusion between the prosecution and defense to dilute cases against riot accused.
Deposed before the special investigating team and also before the Nanavati Commission, several actions were taken against him. He was first transferred from Ahmedabad to Junagadh. His security was withdrawn. This is the last act of the state.
In Ahmedabad, with camera person Narpal Parmar, Rohit Ban for NDTV.
So let me go across live now to Mr. Sanjeev Bhatt, IPS officer who's just been suspended, who joins me from Ahmedabad. He's also joined with his lawyer, Mr. Saeed. I'll also be joined by Mr. Ram Jethmalani, an independent MP and a prominent lawyer, and what his role exactly is. Mr. Sanjeev Bhatt, first, sir, your reaction to your suspension. Would you link it to the Supreme Court affidavit you filed last week, which seemed to expose a nexus between Gujarat law officials and lawyers of the riot accused?
Sonia, the timing of the suspension order is highly indicative, and if one also reads the grounds which have been mentioned in the order, all the grounds are not only very frivolous, they are very tenuous and untenable in law. So yes, it does raise certain questions, it does attribute motives to the order and the timing.
Sir, your first explosive revelation was, of course, when you claimed that Narendra Modi had said in that meeting in 2002 where you were present that Hindu rioters should not be stopped. This revelation, which you filed last week in an affidavit in the Supreme Court, is almost as explosive. Basically, it questions the entire legal process. You say there's a collusion between the Gujarat government law officials who are meant to be actually protecting the rights of the riot accused and the lawyers who are defending the riot accused. Is that what you would say? Is that what you found and felt that you should file in the Supreme Court?
Sonia, if you read my writ petition in the Supreme Court, I very clearly indicated that I came across very strong indications that the entire justice delivery mechanism in Gujarat was being manipulated by very senior constitutional authorities, senior office bearers in the CM office, and other extraneous persons who were not a part of the government. They were, on the one hand, acting with the prosecutors, and on the other hand, they were trying to help the accused persons. So there was a clear-cut case of complicity, which I thought it was my duty to bring out to the notice of the Honorable Supreme Court.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.